Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Early. Today we are reading Color Me a Rhyme, Nature Poems for Young People by Jane Yolen. Photographs are by Jason Stemple. Color Me a Rhyme. This book is for Joanne Lee, who always looks for rainbows and who helps me see all the colors. Here's the table of contents. A note from the author. When Jason Stemple and I discussed this book, I said, "Find me colors in nature." He laughed. He knew as I did that there are colors everywhere. The problem, of course, was not finding the colors, but isolating them. He had to take pictures that emphasized one color over all the others. So for 2 years, he shot photographs in the mountains of Colorado, in the hills of Massachusetts, in the desert of the Southwest. He chased rainbows, literally. While driving with friends, he sometimes coaxed them to pull over, jumping out of the car to shoot a rainbow. A patch of red berries, an old graying piece of wood. And then, over the internet, he began to send me the photos he liked best. I got to choose the ones I liked and to write poems about the images I observed and imagined. You can write poems from his photos too, and as an added incentive, I have included extra color words to help you. Jane Yolen. Green. Whichever angel had the task of naming greens, squatting on the hard new ground, robe guttering at his perfect feet, did not do his work well. He gave us chartreuse, olive, leek, emerald, ivy, beryl. But they are not nearly enough when the world is so much green. Ferns, trees, grass, stems, petals, limbs, leaves, the soft, mallow inside of each piece of greenware deserves separate names. Perhaps the world needed a poet, not an angel, because poets know all the secret words, some of which they make up, all of which are green. Leek, olive, emerald, ivy, verdero, grass. Poems are green. Madison Jane Piatt. Gray, gray trout in the water, gray clouds in the skies, are graceful memories and gradual lies. But nothing is grayer than a dead old tree, dim reminder of what green used to be. Where the gray trout lies asleep, James Hogg. Dove, ash, smoke, steel, dust, silver. I never saw a purple cow. Gillette Burgess. Purple. I have no rhyme for purple, none, but each purple flower in the forest is a poem. Amethyst, lavender, plum, violet, orchid. Oranges and lemons say the bells of St. Clement's. Mother Goose. Orange. I want to take a bite out of the sunset sky, letting the orange juices run down my chin, spitting out the pulp onto the rocks below. Apricot, pumpkin, tangerine, copper, carrot. Its fleece was white as snow, Mother Goose. White! A star fell from the sky one night and landed in the forest. White against the green of leaf and vine. The star, though fallen, still was bright. It cast its reel of brilliant light, the dark woods to entwine. Moral: if you should fall from such a height, do not despair about your plight. Just rise and shine. Pearl, chalk, alabaster, snow, bone. Send me quick a house of pink, Mother Goose. Pink, a haiku. A surge of sunlight shocks through stem and thistle hairs, a punk pink hairdo. Light red, flush, rose, blush, salmon. Black am I and much admired, Mother Goose. Black. What is blacker than an alligator's skin? Some say that the dark goes all the way in. But I have watched gator with her smaller kin. Those knobs as black as hardened sin are one of nature's deep surprises, which well disguises what lies within. Ebony, sable, slow, coal, ink, jet. As all looks yellow to the jaundiced eye, Alexander Pope. Yellow, a haiku. One yellow leaf, yes, but on the tree, in the woods, one fades into all. Saffron, straw, gold, flax, canary, lemon. Two red haiku. Red butterfly clings to the sandy colored wall, my heart's heart on wings. Still life out of doors, berries splatter, blood on leaves. What does death matter? Any color so long as it's red, Eugene Field. Henna, rouge, brick, crimson, cerise, vermilion, scarlet, ruby, cherry. And thou art long and lank and brown, Samuel Coleridge. Brown. In this brown desert only earth matters. There are no soft hills, no soft folding land, only the hard silence. Here jigsaw shapes, turned and baked to a crust by wind and sun, expose a great puzzle. Are we that earth across which runs an occasional shadow, or are we the shadow? Walnut, tan, coffee, khaki, rust, dun, mahogany, umber. Blue is true, Mother Goose. Blue, clear sky slate, bird calligraphy, a poem in flight. Turquoise, cerulean, sapphire, azure, sky. Crayons, a rainbow poem. This box contains the wash of blue sky, spikes of green spring, a circle of yellow sun, triangle flames of orange and red. It has the lime caterpillar inching on a branch, the shadow black in the center of a grove of trees. It holds my pink and your chocolate and her burnt sienna and his ivory skin. In it are all the colors of the world. All the colors of the world. About the author and photographer. Yang Yolen is the award-winning author of Count Me a Rhyme, animal poems by the numbers, Shape Me a Rhyme, Nature's Forms and Poetry, and more than 200 other books for young children and adults. She lives in St. Andrews, Scotland, and Hatfield, Massachusetts. Jason Stemple, a freelance photographer, provided the photographs for Count Me a Rhyme and Shape Me a Rhyme, and a number of other poetry books for young people written by his mother, Jane Yolen, and published by Wordsong. His pictures have appeared in numerous textbooks and magazines. He lives in Charleston, South Carolina.